Hello you, it's me, still here. One long year later, it's been 12 months this week since I started putting out YouTube content. So I'm going to do the Booktube anniversary tag, created by Book Your Imagination, whose channel I will link below. Make sure you go and check it out. 14 questions, and I don't want this to be an hour long, so let's crack on. Number 1. What anniversary are you celebrating? 1 year on Booktube, baby! My channel is almost as old as COVID. Coincidence? Number 2. What genre or genres does your channel usually focus on? As most of you that watch my stuff probably know, my channel is a huge mess in terms of genre, and I don't have a single focus. I mean, I probably read sci-fi more than anything else. But next year I think I'd like to try and broaden my scope a little, maybe read a romance book, a historical romance, definitely read some more non-fiction, talk to you about that. Stuff that's a bit out of my comfort zone, but generally I'll read whatever I want. If you think there's something my channel is lacking and you have a really good recommend, I definitely want to hear it, so drop it in the comments. Number 3. What are you most proud of on your channel in the last year? Honestly, I am most proud of myself for keeping it up and trying not to think about it in terms of a numbers game, just in terms of doing something that I really enjoy. I'm one of those people that is notorious for abandoning hobbies. This is the first one in a long time that I felt super invested in. I think that's really down to all the support that I'm getting and the community, the other amazing people on this platform, so a big thank you to everybody. There are still people hanging around in my comments that have been there since the beginning, so clearly I can't be that unbearable. Number 4. Do you receive arcs to review? I have received a grand total of 3. I'd like to get more. I much prefer doing it through contact with the author than one of those sites where you request arcs from a pool of arcs. Even though you probably do get cooler mainstream stuff on there. But yeah, I've been messaged by some really cool people reaching out to me. So stay tuned for some arc reviews, they are coming. Also, if you want me to review your book, let me know. Number 5. What type of videos do you like to do on your channel? My channel is 99% single book reviews, but the videos I most like to do are live streams with other people, with my 2 book clubs that I'll talk about later, and collaborations with other YouTubers. There are some seriously talented people out there, full of energy and hot takes that I seriously want to hear. So if you ever want to do anything on a platform with me, again, let me know. 6. What type of videos do you like to watch on other people's channels? Oh my god, reading vlogs. I want to see people get emotionally devastated in real time. I think they're so lovely because people don't make scripts for them, people don't really prepare, they're just reading and then they're like, oh my god, camera. So I think they're the best, most accurate window into what people on the internet are really like. So I really like watching those. 7. Was there anything you tried on your channel last year that didn't work? Not really. I did join some huge Discord groups right at the beginning of the year that were really active, full of people. I got pretty anxious about it, was super daunted and dipped out. But now I'm in these big chaotic book groups on Discord and I'm probably scaring other people away, so the cycle continues forever, clearly. 8. Are there things you've done on your channel that you won't continue to do next year? Not really. I made a vlog that was me walking around a nature reserve. I am going to be doing some more out walking type vlog videos, but I think I'm going to be putting all those on a separate channel. But when that's up, I will link it in the video descriptions if anybody cares. If anyone wants to watch me stamp around in the woods. 9. Is there anything you plan to do more of this year? More readathons would be nice. I've got one that I'll talk about at the end of the video. More reading sprints, more live streams. I'd also like to read and review more things as they come out. Hopefully get some release day reviews up. The best received video that I did the whole of the last year on my channel was the review I did for Piranesi on release day, where I sprinted home from work with it, read it in one sitting, filmed a review, edited a review, got it out the same night. So hopefully I can get organised enough to stay on the ball with that and do at least one of those a month. Also, looking back at my channel, I do consider myself a horror fan, and I don't think I've reviewed nearly enough horror books, so I'll be hopefully reading some more scary things. Stay tuned for that. 10. Is there anything you plan to add to your channel next year? Maybe it's time for a new banner on my YouTube homepage. It's looking a bit crusty. More videos? I am thinking of doing a big Stephen King read-along at some point. Maybe start around Halloween. That'd be good. If that goes through, I'll start a Discord server for that. You can all come out and nerd with me on there. I'd also like to try and finish the complete bibliographies of a couple of authors that I'm nearly there with, James Herbert, Clive Barker, then do one of those sort of tier ranking videos of everything they've written. I think that'd be really cool. 11. What are some of the challenges you face on your channel? Not taking dislikes personally, not thinking about numbers. It's pretty easy for me to upload regularly because I read a lot, but maybe keeping to a schedule. 12. What equipment do you use to film your videos? I film on a Sony Handycam, I believe, propped up on a little triangle stand on top of a big pile of notebooks. I do not use a mic, I do not use lighting assistance, although I probably should invest in both. It's a good little camera though, honestly. Its one fault is that it doesn't pick up very well in low light, so I have to sort of seize the sun while it's up. I have just got a GoPro though, which apparently films in 4K, so I might be switching to that at some point soon, and hopefully you'll see a production value step up. Fingers crossed. 13. What is your one best piece of advice you can give to another booktuber or somebody who's wanting to start Booktube? I'm not going to give one advice, I'm going to give a couple. Just do it. Literally just do it. Talk to your camera like you're talking to a rubber duck instead of strangers on the internet. If you're self-conscious about your own face, don't watch your videos after you upload them. I haven't watched a single one of my videos after editing. Booktube gets so much easier so quickly. I would say it is a lot easier when you script your videos or have some idea of the things you're going to say before you start filming, because seeing yourself go on camera can be quite demotivating. So I'd say try and plan out what you're going to say before you start. Also, make a Twitter. It is the best platform to connect with other booktubers. Even better than YouTube, to be honest. Probably 90% of the people I know now on Booktube I've met through Twitter. If you want channel growth, you need that. On the note of Twitter and connectivity, talk to people, comment on videos, interact, boost people up. They will do the same for you. Honestly, you get out of this what you put into it. I really think so. 14. What's the best part about having a Booktube channel? The people, the community. Making weirdo, nerdy friends who like to do the things you like to do. Talking about the things you love with other people who love them. Especially in this last year of not being able to go out and physically talk to people. I see videos all the time about Booktube dying a death, and I can't really comment or compare it to the past because I am new. I'm a year old on here. But it seems pretty alive to me. So that's the tag. I'll post the questions down below in the description. If your YouTube anniversary comes up, definitely do this tag. I think it's a great one. Check out the original creators channel. I've had a couple of extra questions from Discord and Twitter. Peter wants to know what's your favourite horror sci-fi to read / writer. You know, I wish I read more horror sci-fi. I think my all-time favourite horror sci-fi stuff are the short stories. The things that give you a brief and horrifying glimpse into a world and then leave you sleepless for a week as you consider the implications of what the 3 pages you just read mean. The Mammoth Book of Apocalyptic Sci-Fi is a really good one for that. Also, I would say any of the best new SF series have some really good horror sci-fi stuff in. If you have recommendations for horror sci-fi novels though, hit me up. Sean wants to know, is there a YouTube video that you've made, a particular one that is your favourite? So far it's got to be my Night of the Crabs review that I made with Casey from Booksbeforedeath. I'm very proud of how hilarious we both are. Joey wants to know, do you still feel awkward filming? Did you ever feel awkward filming? I think I did for like one video. I still have like a 5-second hump I have to get over before I can press the record button on the camera, take a deep breath and jump kind of thing. But I really think once you do it, you get so much support from people who want more from you that the awkwardness really disappears. So anyone that's thinking of making a booktube, just frickin' do it. You'll be enriching the internet. Rowena wants to know what has surprised me most about being a booktuber. The speed at which other people read. Oh my god. I watch some people who put stuff up daily. How? In terms of my channel, though, just how accepting, accommodating and friendly people are. Even if you're reading stuff that's not their jazz. Bree wants to know if Booktube has changed my reading habits. Yes, definitely. I think you read a book very differently when you read a book with a view to talk about it to people. You notice more, you pick up on stuff. You're thinking in more interesting ways about what's going into your eye holes. So even if you're not planning on making content, I would say that it's a fantastic idea to join a book club just to talk about things with other people, because reading and discussing is a completely different experience to just reading. Bree would also like to know who would win in a fight, King Crab or Godzilla. And honestly, I think that depends on the time scale. Godzilla wins in the short term. He's very big, very stampy. But King Crab is smart. King Crab is sneaky. King Crab plays the long game. I'm also going to tell you about book clubs that I'm part of, which you should all totally join. I'll link it down below. If you like science fiction, please join our Interstellar book club, which I host along with Steff from Coffeeoverapples, Jessa from Gabbinwithjessa, and Melody from Strawberrylemonbooks. We read one sci-fi book every month, 2 if they're particularly short. Then we talk about them on the Discord server while we're reading them. Then we have big live shows where we discuss them at the end of the month. This month we're reading The Dark That Dwells by Matt Digman and Ryan Roddy, which I'm really enjoying so far. Our May pick is Leviathan Wakes by James Corey, which is the first in the Expanse series. Can't wait to read that, can't wait to watch the TV show. The book for June is Gideon the Ninth, which I'm told is about lesbian necromancers in space. Very exciting. So come check out the book club. It's super fun. We really do not take ourselves very seriously. We're here to have a good time and spread the good sci-fi word. We would love to have you. I'm also along for the ride with the Cosmere Crabalong, which is hosted by Casey and Bree from Booksbeforedeath. Go check out their channel. We're reading one Brandon Sanderson book every month this year, along with the short stories until we're up to date and I have to wait for the books with everybody else. So far, we've read Elantris, Warbreaker, and Final Empire, the first book in the Mistborn trilogy. And this month, we're reading Well of Ascension, the second book in the Era 1 Mistborn trilogy. Sanderson was super daunting to me, with 1 million books, and they're all super dummy, thick, chunky boys. But it's such a fun, chaotic community. Everybody on there is crazy. Having my hand held by these fantastic guides, getting me into big fantasy books is chef's kiss. So if you've always wanted to get into Sanderson, come and join the Cosmere Crabalong Discord and everybody will help you. Alternatively, if you've read all the Sanderson stuff, come and hang out with us and you can shout about it with people on there. Other news. I'm co-hosting my first Readathon this year, along with Erik from Breakevenbooks, Noelle from Noelle 7 Pages, and Steff from Coffeeoverapples. During the month of May, we're going to be hosting the May the Force Read With You Readathon. All channels linked down below, make sure you check them out. So we've got a list of prompts for book choices throughout the month, so you can take yourself on a little journey, and by reading books according to the prompts on either the light side or the dark side, you can work your way up the rankings, from Jedi Youngling to Master of the Order, or Sith Apprentice all the way to Emperor. I'll link below to the full PDF that Erik has very organizedly created, with all the prompts and the rules on. But to give you a feel of the kind of thing that will be in it, you have on the light side prompts like Healing, read a book from your favourite genre. Force Spirit, a book with paranormal elements. From the dark side, ones like Force Lightning, a book under 350 pages. Seduction, a book with a romance plot. There are lots of neutral prompts in a group in the middle you can use as part of your journey to the light, to the dark, like Lightsaber, read a book with your favourite colour on the cover. Midichlorians, a middle grade book. There are 5 for each, light, dark and neutral. Make sure you check out the lists on Erik's site for the full lowdown. There is a Discord created for this, which I will link down below. Make sure you join that. There's lots of people on there already and it's buzzing. If you complete your 5-book journey for the Readathon and want to carry on with a Star Wars theme and cram as much as you can into the rest of the month, you can also pick companion prompts from each group, ticking off books for allies, minions, bounty hunters. You can only use each prompt once, and you can't use a book to tick off 2 prompts. That's sneaky. Don't be being sneaky about this. Alongside all these prompts, we do have The Chosen One, a book we'll all be reading together and discussing in a live show at the end of the month. That book is going to be An Ember in the Ashes by Sabata here. Relate back to what I said earlier this video. Reading as part of a group is a brilliant experience. Hope you'll join us reading that one. Jump on the Discord. There was another Star Wars Readathon that was based mainly around reading sci-fi, which we will credit, but this one is much more open. You can read a bigger variety of stuff, maybe use it to chisel your way through your TBR pile and let us keep you motivated. So that's all the stuff I really wanted to say. Hopefully once this whole COVID shebang is over, we can all go out and dance in the streets. One brilliant year on Booktube, and here's to many more. Thank you to everyone that's been on this journey with me, to everyone that's made me coming into this community such a great experience. Keep going with your channels, keep being amazing content creators. Stay safe, stay healthy. If you're not already liked and subscribed, maybe do that. Drop me a comment, Press the notification button if you want. Also, follow me on Twitter and Goodreads. They're linked down below, along with everybody's channel, Readathon information, Discord servers. There's a lot of links. Have a click. And I'll see you soon for the next review. Bye!